Might not finish number one, but he's definitely the most consistent and safest pick on the board. Then I have, Andre Johnson number 2, or like I said, Randy Moss number 3. I have Greg Jennings number 4. Here's a guy who's tacked on 300 yards to his, receiving total each year in the league. And it's Aaron Rodgers' second year. He's bound to improve from, awesome to outstanding. I really, really like Greg Jennings. And then number 5, Calvin Johnson. He doesn't even need a quarterback. And I have Reggie Wayne at 6. So, Mark, we're almost identical.
Nick, you're pretty close.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm like right with Mark. I've got Andre 1, Fitzy 2, Calvin Johnson 3, Randy Moss 4, and Reggie Wayne 5. So,
all right, let's go seconds here then. Who's your B squad? Obviously, there's no Plaxico out there. He's going to prison. Dante Stallworth suspended for the year, right?
Yeah.
So, who you got?
I got Roddy White coming in at 7.
Roddy.
Yep. Steve Smith at 8. Wes Welker at 9. Listen, Wes Welker is a slot receiver who in point per reception leagues is a number 1 receiver.
Ultimate points per reception receiver.
Yeah. And then rounding out my top 10, Anquan Bolden. So a lot of receivers to pick from. I didn't even say guys like Dwayne Bowe and Marcus Colston and T.O. and Hushmanzada. I mean, there are so many receivers to pick from this year. It's an exciting year.
And Hushmanzada's got a chance to be in that Wes Welker category, I think, with Hasselbeck going to him. But my second bunch is about basically the same. Steve Smith, Welker, Roddy White, Anquan Bolden, and Jennings is my number 6. But it's the same group. I mean, it's a powerhouse position this year. It really is.
Love it.
And again, I like to do, we do the sleepers. We're going to do the sleepers every Saturday morning. But, a sleeper, though, that you could throw out there, too, is a guy that we talked about a little bit on Thursday, Joey Galloway, he had a big year last year and didn't get a whole lot of notoriety for it. But now he's going to New England, who has a lot of studs on that team, and he's going to get the ball because, someone's got to cover Randy Moss. So he's going to be open a lot. And I think Joey Galloway is one of the biggest sleepers that you could pick up as soon as possible. If he's out there and some of those other names that you guys rattle off are gone, snag a Joey Galloway, or maybe even I know you don't like it a whole lot, Eric, but I think a Torrey Holt in Jacksonville, just because they don't have a go-to guy, could be a decent pick. And I think Lavernius Coles is going to be huge in Cincinnati this year.
I really like Lavernius Coles. I mean, Hushmanzada catches, 100 balls a year? He did in Cincinnati just about anyway. And
right.
Somebody's got to step in and catch quite a few of those balls. And Lavernius has always been a legitimate number 1 in New York, so I don't see any reason he's not going to have a big year.
And now, of course, he's going to be lining up opposite the new field goal kicker of the Cincinnati Bengals, Ocho Stinko. So he's not going to have to, shoulder the load like he was expected to with the Jets. So, yeah, I think Coles will be a nice play this year.
And some of the rookies, our first caller brought up Percy Harvin, but I think there's some other rookies that could have an impact that you don't want to draft too early, but definitely get them on your team if you can. A guy like Jeremy Maclin, even Crabtree in San Francisco, and Hayward Bay, although no one knew about the guy, but he's going to be in Oakland where, who else are you going to throw it to?
Javon Walker.
I don't think so.
I said, I think Hayward Bay is going to get the ball.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The guy they were going to throw it to got injured, unfortunately. Won't be back until about week 3, Chaz Sheelan. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough go there.
Zach Miller in Oakland, tight end Zach Miller is the way to go. He's actually the last 2 years has led Oakland in reception, so he's actually probably going to have a breakout year this year. I really like Zach Miller.
That's your sleeper tight end.
There you go.
Zach Miller. Let's take one last break, and we'll come back and bang through our top 5, top 10, top 15 running backs, which is the most important guy on your team. So stay tuned to Sports Radio 1450 and Fantasy Football 101.
Wake up, Mom.